Hello friends, today I am going to reveal some true facts of Solar Eclipse Guide 2019. When, where and how to see them in 2019. Solar Eclipse Calendar 2019. But first of all, I request you to please share and subscribe my channel for getting my informative true facts videos uninterrupted. Please note that subscription of my channel is free of cost. Now, Solar Eclipse Calendar 2019. Solar Eclipse Guide 2019. When, where and how to see them in 2019. In 2019, sky watchers in a few select locations of Earth will have three opportunities to see a solar eclipse. A celestial event in which the moon briefly appears to take a bite out of the sun. A solar eclipse occurs when the disk of the moon appears to cross in front of the disk of the sun. A total solar eclipse, like the one that crossed the US on August 21, 2017, occurs when the disk of the moon blocks 100% of the sun. If the moon passes directly in front of the sun when it is near apogee, the point in its elliptical orbit where it is farthest from Earth, sky watchers will see an annular eclipse, also known as a ring of fire. On January 5 to 6, 2019, a partial eclipse will be visible from Northeast Asia and the North Pacific. A total solar eclipse will follow on July 2, and it will be visible almost exclusively over South America. Last but not least, an annular solar eclipse will occur over Saudi Arabia, India and Southeast Asia on December 26, and it will appear as a partial eclipse over Asia and Australia. Partial solar eclipse on January 5 and 6. The first solar eclipse of the year will be of the partial variety, which means that the moon will block only a portion of the sun. During a partial solar eclipse, it looks as though the moon is taking a bite out of the sun's disk. This eclipse will begin on January 5 at 6:34 p.m. East, 2334 GMT, when the moon will first appear to make contact with the sun's disk. It will start near Beijing and slowly move northeast towards Alaska, where only the state's westernmost islands will be able to see the eclipse before the sun sets. I am going to give some locations of solar eclipse on January 6. Locations: Beijing, China, obscuration 20%, Seoul, South Korea, obscuration 24%, Russia, obscuration 56%, Tokyo, Japan 30%, and Adak, Alaska, obscuration 44%. Total solar eclipse on July 2. Nearly 2 years after the great American solar eclipse of 2017, the world will once again have a chance to experience totality when the moon completely blocks the sun, turning day into the night, and it is 125-mile wide, 200 kilometers shadow moves across the surface of the earth. On July 2, 2019, the moon will block the sun over the South Pacific Ocean, Chile and Argentina. Other parts of South America will be able to see a partial eclipse. Most of the eclipse will be happening over the Pacific Ocean, where the partial eclipse starts at 12:55 p.m. EDT, 16:55 GMT. The total solar eclipse will have a longer duration than last year's total solar eclipse, with totality lasting up to 4 minutes and 33 seconds. However, these maximum durations may be visible only by observers on a few boats and airplanes, because it will be happening over the Pacific Ocean. Totality will first make landfall over Onio Island, a British territory in the South Pacific Ocean, at 10:24 a.m. local time, 18:24 GMT. It will reach the coast of Chile near the city of La Serena at 4:39 p.m. local time 1939 GMT. Moving southeast, the moon's shadow will cross the Andes Mountains and graze San Juan, Argentina, which lies just inside the path of totality. It will barely miss Cordoba and Buenos Aires, Argentina, as well as Montevideo, Uruguay, and passing just south of these three cities before heading back out to the Atlantic Ocean just before sunset at 5:40 p.m. local time 2040 GMT. I am going to give you some details of the location of solar eclipse. La Serena, Chile, partial begins 3:22 p.m. and totality begins 4:38 p.m. La Chile, Chile, 3:23 p.m. and 4:39 p.m. An annular eclipse on December 26. The third and the final solar eclipse of the year will be at Ring of Fire eclipse on December 26, and it will be visible from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, India, Sumatra, Borneo, Guam, and Philippines. Sky watchers in other parts of Asia, Australia, and Africa will be able to see a partial eclipse. During the eclipse, the moon will cross directly in front of the sun. However, because the eclipse occurs just a few days after the moon reaches apogee, its the farthest distance from Earth. Its apparent size in the sky will be smaller than the sun. This means that it won't block the sun entirely, but it will instead turn the sun into a blazing ring of fire from Earth's perspective. The first location to see the annular eclipse is 137 miles, 220 kilometers northeast of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. According to Epinesque website eclipsewide.com, it will begin there at 6:34 am local time, 3:34 GMT, and it will last 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Guam will be the last place on earth to see the eclipse. The island will see the annular eclipse last for more than 3 minutes, and the sun will set before the partial phase of the eclipse has ended. How to view the sun safely? Warning: looking directly to at the sun, even during the annular eclipse, can lead to blindness of and other forms of permanent eye damage if you are not wearing proper eye protection. The safety to observe the sun or watch an eclipse, you need a special protective eye wear and eclipse glasses. Basic sunglasses, even those with UV protections, will not sufficiently protect your eyes. If you are planning to document the eclipse with a photo equipment, there are special solar filters you can add to make sure the remaining ring of sunlight doesn't take a toll on the vision. The safest way to observe an eclipse is indirectly using a pinhole camera that you can make easily at home. If you must document one of these events, a simple wide-angle snap should capture the moment, even if you are using your smartphone camera. In my next video, I will reveal some true facts of other more interesting topics. Thanks.